Hi guys, I'm Shanice Thomas and welcome to our new series, Real Estate Pillow Talk. Now what this is all about is looking further into some of the most popular questions that buyers or sellers may want to know, but isn't common knowledge. So follow me along this journey and I'll take you on a tour of everything you should know real estate. Hey, thanks for joining me here. And I just wanted to take a moment to say happy 5-year anniversary. Did you know that this April marks the 5 years since the 17-step Fair House program was initiated in Ontario? Now, if you remember, that was initiated because the market was going insane. So let's take some time to talk about what has happened from that, and additionally, what has been going on in the real estate market. So let's do a deep dive because realistically, so much is going on in real estate lately. First and foremost, let me share this little screen with some stats just beside me, because I want to talk to you guys about some of the things that are going on in the GTA. It has been crazy. So as I talk you guys through what's been going on, I'm going to have some of the stats here just so you can see it all for yourself. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the fact that the market is definitely, no question asked, experiencing a shift. And realistically, a cooling, but it really depends who you ask. So there are a lot more opportunities for buyers. Why is that, you may ask? Well, very simply said, there's a lot more inventory, so a lot more choices, and that gives buyers the opportunity to potentially pay less. With that being said, don't get me wrong, there is still a housing shortage, and we are still taking in quite a number of immigrants. So with that, long term, we still do have a housing issue. Now, in addition to that, it is so critically important to understand that yes, the market is being affected, but it really is circumstantial. For instance, condo sales are not that affected with everything going on, but detached semis in towns are. Moreover, it's important to understand, one, your micro market and small little clusters of what's going on in each community, because from one community to another, you may not see as big of an impact as, say, the community just beside you. And that impact could really be from 10 to 30% difference in not only volume sales, but selling price. So it is critically important for sellers, if you're coming to the market, to develop a really great strategy with whatever trusted realtor you have. Darling buyers, my word of advice for you guys is, obviously we know interest rates are going up. Because of all that, the market has kind of shifted and there's more inventory. So it's important to acknowledge that perhaps you might be able to purchase at a lower price point. But the most important thing to acknowledge as well is, because interest rates are going up, your buying power, how much you're actually pre-approved for, might be less than it was previously. So it's really critical to get your pre-approval and lock yourself in. Extraordinarily quickly, I also wanted to touch on the fact that for those who haven't heard, for the next 2 years, there will be no foreign buyers. So, that really does have its pros and it has its cons. Obviously, with all this legislation, it's very vague and a lot of gray areas. So we'll wait to see what actually logistics they're rolling out regarding this. But when you think about that, that gives everyone a really great opportunity to get into the market. It possibly does kind of stabilize price points as well. Sellers that are looking at homes that have sold in February and March in their communities and looking to sell and get a similar price point than what was achieved just a few months ago, that currently may not be realistic expectations, but it is critical to have a professional analyze your micro market. A lot has changed. If you are a seller looking to get into the market, I don't want what's going on in the media, in the market, to kind of panic you. Let's be fair. For the last, I don't even know how long, let's say 5 years, give and take, because real estate does have ebbs and flows to it, but you guys have just been winning. So right now we are in an ebb and a flow. And what that means is essentially we've been burning through inventory, future inventory, for months, if not years. And this one contributes to when we have inventory shortages. And two, it also impacts how many buyers come to the table. So if you are a seller looking to get into the market, the best thing for you to understand and consider is what is going on directly in your neighborhood and the best strategy to get you top dollar. And another critical thing to consider is, are you a seller that doesn't actually have to sell right now? If you don't have to sell, don't sell. The real estate ebbs and flows. Interest rates going up and down, don't get me wrong, haven't gone up in 2 years, but interest rates always go up and down. And if we're gonna be honest, the current interest rates, even though it keeps climbing, it is the lowest it's been in longer than we can even speak about. This is the first time interest rates have been going up in 2 years. So if you're looking to get into the market, please contact me. We will have a very candid conversation of everything that's going on in the market. I truly believe that whether you're looking to get into the market or not at this given point in time, it is critical to be educated on what's going on with your biggest investment, if you're a seller or like have a property, or people getting into the market. What's going on with your potential investment? Now, lastly, because there's been so much going on in everyone's communities, I know that you've probably taken a second to look over the stats, but if you didn't really see your community or your region even, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to kind of pull the numbers and sit down and show you what's been going on in your localized area. So give me a call. I would love to kind of narrow this down and speak case by case. So like directly what's going on with you and kind of put together a game plan for you. But for now, have a good day and we'll talk soon.